alone. Old women will be like 50 years, and this her brother is young. She could say, yeah, it doesn't matter. Age is just a number. That's what a woman. She wanted to use me to bring her brother. When she knew that they had, I beg, where una dey buy audacity from? You sit inside your own husband's house and you want to use another woman to bring your brother when you know that it's not love. Playing with people's mental health. Ifoma, Ifi, I am here, Hyde Road. You plan with your brother. Say one woman go bring Amabi. Now me, you just look. You say you want run me streets. I went through a lot. I went through a lot. People dey. Let me not even talk about Paul Efosa Ogbeni. That one will tell me, why do you need to have more children? Okay like this. Meanwhile, you born two. You go tell me, what do you need a boyfriend for? Just marry Oyibo. Like that's the best. So that me go marry Oyibo, then you go dey knack. How do you do it? You look me like one of all those women where they do weekend, they'll leave their Oyibo husband for house. They'll come, they knack for inside hotel. I can never do it. Something where I don't want, I know they carry anybody. You not so you still see me finish. My mama, they do her own spiritually. You they use your own mouth. People are wicked. So, I now met somebody when I was going to London with my son for Easter this April. His name is Shegun Eros, E-R-O-S. So inside the train, normally I don't smile with people. But apparently when we entered the train station, he had already sighted me. So we now got on the train. And I saw that we were sitting on the same table in the train. So they now said that train is not moving again. Everybody should move to the next train. So this time now, because everybody's moving to the next train, nobody now had seat numbers because they said as the train is moving, sit anywhere, but not the VIP. So he just came. It wasn't like because we already said hello. He now said that he wants to go and ask if he can get seats in the VIP so that we will join him. So me, I was like, So my son was not like, oh mom, so you've got an admirer, oh my pretty mom. So me, I was just like, stop it. Say, but mom, really? He's just saying hello to you, you know? And there was no seat. As the train moved, he now came. The train was already moving. After a while, he now came to stand near me. So we're not talking. He said he's not married. He was married before, but he's no longer married. He has no child. So I wondered because that guy is like 40 something real good years. So as the train got to Euston Station in London, he brought out money and gave my son. That's where we come from. You give, as a sign of, you give children things. So I thanked him. Not knowing, say, this guy here, they look my waist. Now my waist, now this guy else they look. He use him mouth talk, say, when I enter the train station, I say, see me. Single mothers. Hey, man, not closing a door. When you close your door, use big chain to lock the door. Then use another wedge, take wedge and pick it. Things are happening out there. Oh. Now target of single mothers. So inside the train, he was not saying that, his siblings want him to get married, so they brought one girl from Nigeria for him. And I said, brought? He said, no, that he has been talking to the girl since. They introduced him to one girl, that he should marry the girl. So he said, but he's meeting her for the first time. That's why he's going to London and it's his birthday. When we now landed, okay, so after we now landed, we parted ways. We exchanged numbers and parted ways. So the whole time I was in London, he didn't message or anything. My son would just come jokingly and say, Mommy, do you admire us and send any message? I said no. So getting back to Manchester, because I said he asked me when am I going back, and I had asked him to. Days later, or rather, after I stayed in London over a week. When I came back, somebody now messaged me that, are you back? Along the line, we now got talking. We never even talk reach to a market days. Baba say make me show am breast. Saying one touch himself, saying get hard on. Chai! Now I tell him, say, I'll call him back. Just show it to me. This is not a responsible man. Say, he never even carry me, say, we'll go date. Let's get to know each other. Now let's talk, we'll talk inside train. He say, make me show him breast. The others before you. I did do that. Once I say, bro, they'll say, you have put me in the brother zone. You not surprised. Say me tell you, say me go call you, Shegun. And me not call. I say I go call you back because I don't want to tell you say you be bastard. Yes, I don't want to tell you. I can be very rude. Just this April year. Say make me show you my breasts. For video. Because me and you they do video call. How do people do it? I bet one at the buy on Audacity phone. Is it Temu or AliExpress? Moving on. Tunji. Abitunde. Wetin be name? Tunji Abitunde. Tunde. This message is for you. In your life, don't ever disrespect my home. Nobody crosses my veil uninvited. Don't you ever. I will now explain further. So because I got used to sleeping during the day because I was unwell, I will not go in the night to go and do grocery shopping. So some months ago, I went to Tesco to go and do shopping in the night around 11. I'm somebody that, even if it's club, party, anywhere I go, I'm very observant. As I'm getting to the place, I know where exit is. I know where this is in case. I've always been like that. So as I'm in the parking lot, I noticed there's a car that the light is just on. The person refused to turn off their light. So I was alert this time. I came down from the car, went to get trolley. So I realized as I was going to get trolley, the person has turned off the engine and someone was walking towards me. So as I was pushing my trolley, someone said hello. I ignored. I got inside Tesco, doing my shopping. Anywhere I enter to pick something, this person is still following me. So the person said, hi, I'm Tunde. So I was like, are you doing shopping in the same place? Or is it coincidence or you're just, he said, no, I'm done with what I came to pick. I just want to follow you to do your shopping. So I'm like, why? So you're looking so nice. Where are you going to tonight? Because it was a weekend. So I said, what do you mean? I'm going home. He said, wow. So you just came shopping like this? Because really not so. Yeah. I like colors. I like clothes, fabrics. It makes me... I'm sure he did not believe that I just came shopping and I'm going back to my house. And I picked everything. Because I always write my list so I don't leave anything out. So got to the till. I got to the till. He was following me. And he tells the guy on the till, add mine to hers. So I just was looking at the guy. Then he now said, no, I'm joking. Add all of hers to mine. I didn't say anything. He paid for all my items. So we were going outside. And then he started that he lost his brother. The funeral was this. He's just coming from a funeral in Manchester. He doesn't live in Manchester. He lives outside Manchester. Then I said, oh, sorry for your loss. That the brother had this. I know, said the guy don't already see me since. He said, oh, where did you park? I said, oh, that's me. They said, oh, very small car. I parked over there. All these people don't know say I don't see life. You know, get car where I never enter before. Car no dey. Yeah, his car. Na fine car. Na new car, 2024 car. But which kind of level be that one? You need to up your grade. Na so a toast person. I parked over there. Me not even look other side though. Me we don't observe the this thing before I come out. What if Chris man they run with stick? That's I always observe to be sure of where I'm coming out. Say not be danger this thing. This time I don't even know say things they happen with him. So we exchange numbers. You talk briefly, exchange numbers. That time of the night, it was not to 12. And I said later, he now said, I'm going to drive behind you to make sure you get home safe. And I said, no, there's no need for that. In a firm voice. No, because I don't understand. I entered and moved. Only for me to find out when I got to my house. I saw a light behind me. But I said, this guy, no, you know, get audacity to do this thing. Person where you just meet 5 seconds ago. Right outside my home, oh, I'm opening my boots, bringing out my groceries. Somebody said, do you need a hand? This guy was outside my house. Do you need a hand? What if I'm a spirit? What if I'm a spirit? I said, no. Because when I did front of I said, no. He said, okay, good night. Only for the next day, this human being called me, I'm in your area. I said, okay. I came to do something in the area. So now, just because me and you talk under 5 seconds. 5 seconds. You say you are a father, this. You are not with you're not with your wife again. You're separated. Me come tell you, say, it's okay. Say I'm a single mother. Now there I offend you. The officer show free has arrived. Meet. You dare follow me behind my car. They tell me, say, you want to help me with my groceries. What if I buy you for inside my house? Una they do things so now someone they tell Russian. One mouth. That kind one go come enter, you come knock person. Then you come come out. The next day, person you come to think about in life. Women are going through a lot, oh. Because if you did that thing, you have been doing it. You did do clean, oh. You are doing it. I want to talk about another person, Desmond. Ifua Ehioseri. Desmond Ifua Ehioseri. I met him through Paul. What Desmond did to me, he did me dirty. Lies, promise and fail. Lies, promise and fail. I've known Desmond, but me and Desmond, we just, hi, hello, that's it. He was doing his master's at the time, because he lives in Manchester. I call him Des. But when I went to Nigeria to go and see my mom, my ex-mom, on my way to Benin at the airport, that was when I saw him again. Somebody came to meet me, I ignored him. Oh. He now started begging me in the airport. Beg. So because I was staying at Etano Hotel, his own hotel is just opposite, like 5 minutes. So I used to just go there, go and eat, hang out, gist. So we now became really close friends. Very close friends. Only for Desmond to tell me he's getting married. He will buy me tickets. He will help me. So me now, I was not like, okay, I don't feel entitled though. But how do somebody will be calling you a grown man. You will say you will call back. You will not. How do you see life? You forget that in life, I'm somebody's daughter. Or rather, I was somebody's daughter. I'm not an orphan. People will have daughters. You offend people. and you don't look back. No apology, nothing. I don't want to go deep into anything, but I know that you know, and you will see this message. The next person I want to talk about is Ehi Hyoge. Abi Ehioge or Ehi Igariva. So last year, somebody sent me a friend request on Instagram. He sent a message. Hi. No, he didn't say hi. He asked a question on Instagram. That is a request, but it was a question. And me, I get triggered by such disrespect. So I said, you don't even, as an axe, you don't say hello. You just throw it like that. So he said, oh, apologies. I said, you didn't even introduce yourself. That's what I said. I said, you didn't introduce yourself. He said, oh, apologies. I am this. I am Ehi Igariva. I live in the US. So that was how I now accepted his friend request. We're now talking. So one day we're gisting. He now said he has 4 daughters and that he's no longer with his wife again, that they've divorced. But most people don't know that they have divorced. So in my head, I'm not like, why would somebody divorce? Most people will not know. I say, this one, now one of the Omila. I just put it on 50-50. As time went by, he now said he's a politician, that he was former Ego local government chairman. We're just talking. So when I introduced when he now found out that my ex-mom, that's my mom, I was like, oh, wow. So he now got more interested. I don't know if he wanted to use me for politics or if he actually meant the friendship. So he now asked me if I want to have more children. I said, of course. I always wanted to have a large family and everything. And I said, that's, baby girl. He said, no, you're having 2 boys for me. That's... And I said, excuse you. He said, yeah, you're having 2 boys for me. I'm your king. So you do as your king says. He was not joking, no. And I said, I don't understand, king. He said, yes, don't you know it's a man's world? So his own thinking, I was like, what kind of thing is this? Are there people like this? I said, that one is not enough. He said, I will relocate back to the UK because of you. I used to live in the UK before. What are you doing in Manchester anyway? Manchester is a village. When I'm relocating, you're going to move your things down to London. This is not person. When no say, I get pikin. No. How that kind of one want to love my pikin? He no say my pikin dey school for Manchester. See what is uttering out of his mouth. Audacity. Bah, bah. So one day, he sent me something that was on Facebook. Because I'm not on Facebook at that time, because I don't have Facebook account. And I forwarded it to my friend. And I said, what's this thing? Open it on your link and tell me. She now said, it's not what I can tell you. It's what you will see with your own eyes. She said, this person has sent you these things. This person is not normal. Is he Ademola? Is he Ademola? I told you. And I said, no, it's somebody. His name is Ehi Igariva. This thing was about, is an African man that is saying that any man that loves you will tell you the clothes to wear. Any man that loves you will tell you to stop drinking, not to drink any alcohol. Any man that loves you, that's like control. Any man that loves you, if you tell you to kneel down, you kneel down. Any man that love you will tell you the friends to move with. That's what that guy was saying. And this is what this man sent me so that I will learn it. I'm like, me go from fry pan, enter fire, from fire come, enter inside devil, this thing. I said, what? So I now sent him a message. I said, don't ever send me this kind of thing again. He now replied, because you think you're always right. It's true. Don't ever send me that kind of thing. It's rude now. First of all, you put it to me. You say, I have 4 girls. I don't need girls anymore. You're having 2 boys for me. So me, where get boy? Anything there if I get girl? He say, I'll get a good doctor that will do the chromosome, Y something. So it's 2 boys. You not even say 1 boy, 1 girl. It's not a Benin man thing, no. It's just your character. Bad character. Ownership. Person will come in prison. Whatever you are going through in life, heal. Because I'm not your problem. You cannot come and put what somebody did to you before. You can't, Nami, you can't, they pay for what I don't know. As if that's not enough. When we are talking, he will be doing other things. So one day, he asked me a question and I'm answering. So while I'm answering him, he just cut me short. He said, "Oh, you see, this my niece. This is somebody I helped to. I brought her into the US. Now she's doing so well. She ignored me. That's he cut, and I'm still talking what he asked me. So I now said, and now hung up. He said, we'll talk later. I hung up. So I said, no, he said, you're bigger than that. Can't leave it like that. So when he called me the next day, I now said, you are so rude. He began shouting, are you saying my mother and father did not bring me up well? Are you saying I'm not well brought up? On top rude. I beg, if you want to train your children, which kind of word? Is it not the easy basic words that you train your kids with? You say, don't be rude. I beg, which other word did they use again? He was shouting. You say my mother didn't bring me up well. My father and mother still live together in Benin. They are still there to be in Benin. And I can say, hey, what be this? After that, I did not respond to his message. I ignored him. Christmas reached, he sent me long message. Me. He now apologized for that one. We moved on. He now said, don't you know I'm your king? At least always let me win. Men like it when women let them win. He helps their ego. And I say, huh? Let me help your own ego. And what about me, my own? I couldn't understand that somebody is just putting all that and saying, let me win. Relationship. Make you win. We're not even there the relationship. This one, in between, is telling me, you have not even given me the go ahead. I like it when I know what I'm doing. Why don't you tell me if we are together or if we are dating or not? I said, no, I'm still getting to know you. He said, no. Just tell me that you are rude. He shouted. You see the way he was screaming. He hung up on me. That one I finished. After I apologized, we now continue for where we stopped to the talk. You know that kind of when you say somebody is rude and the person shouts, you will not be saying, I'll be another word there for rude. What it be this? We're not talking one day. And I said, you need to be... No, I had an appointment, a doctor's appointment. And I spoke to him in the night before. I said I have a doctor's appointment. So he knew that I was going for a doctor's appointment. But he didn't check up on me. So when he now called me the next day, I've been late in the evening. And I said, you knew that I had an appointment. You didn't even check up on me. I said, you're not a kind person. Oh. Hey. Everywhere scatter. 2 seconds. How dare you? How dare you? If I tell you about your own life, how will you feel? You're putting it to me. If I put it to you, how would you feel? That's why I say, he said, hang up. That's why I hang up. Oh. Do you know that the next day, this man still messaged me as if nothing? No, he left it 2 days later. He messaged me as if nothing. Nothing. Oh. I didn't respond. So my birthday was now approaching. After some time, he now called me. So I said, for my birthday, I would like to do, just check things for people and everything. I said, but even money now, I don't have money. He do like saying, no, here with him, I did talk. This is somebody, when I said he's not kind, he was shouting, he said, do you know how many people have dashed cars? Even in the US, do you know how many people have given jobs? Do you know how many people have helped their life? Do you know how many people have done this? I know I sound those ones. Me, I know they feel entitled though, for my life. Oh. Entitlement. Once I just see somebody that's doing entitled spirit, evil spirit, I don't run. But this guy he's not entitlement, but he was doing as if maybe, I was just telling him, my birthday is coming. I don't, do you know that he ignored me the whole of my birthday period? My birthday was 28th February. Going into the Next few minutes to enter the next day, I think he saw a status, a message I put on my Instagram that I don't joke with birthdays. That anybody that cannot wish me well on my birthday, I'm done. He just messaged. He said, I've been in the hospital since. So he avoided all those days for his own reason, best known to him. So I now said, don't stress me. No. He sent me a message. And I said, don't. I did not talk to him again. Till one day he just called me. He said, this life, you don't know how I can help you in life. You don't know how you can help me in life. You know, those kind of fake talk. And so they do anyhow, deceive women. When he talked finished, now I said, have you finished? I said, my bed, I don't joke with it. I said, anybody that cannot. I said, especially for someone like you, that you are toasting me. Now you're supposed to date the birthday like this with everything. Not me supposed to date. I said, so if you can do that now. He said, no, there's time in life. There's next year. That thing triggered me. He said, there's next year if this one has passed. You know that kind of mind game. If not that I'm healing, I'll be like, no woman should settle for less, man. No woman should settle for less. There are people like this out there. He said, there's next year. There's next year. If not this year. As if that one is not enough. You know, I did surgery on the 29th of June. So, like a week later, I was not like, let me just ask Ehi. Let me just open up to Ehi that I need help financially. As I send a message, this man will say he's very kind, he's generous. I'm not entitled though. I see say 2 days later, I no respond. Now I can't send them another message. Say, you didn't even respond to my message. He just reply me, say, sorry dear, in bereavement. Kata. Sorry dear, in bereavement. As I just saw that message, because I sent him a message, I said, I had a surgery. He did not acknowledge, I had a surgery. Then he ignored it. And I said, I need your help. He read it and ignored. It was when I now said out that thing, he said, oh, sorry, dear, in bereavement. No call, no nothing. I just did like this. I said, chai, all these internet people. And this one now is not the one that say, oh, weirdo, like, I don't get it. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm not upset that it did not help me. I'm trying to pass a point that there are people like this. They will play with your mind. Make you feel like you're the one that is the problem. I experienced it now. This platform, my experience, my spiritual gifts, my powers, I'm going to use to help single mothers. Because the way they are targeting them, somebody will just meet you, and feel that I can just knock you, It's bad. It is very bad. Anyway, I'm going to talk more soon, but I'm launching the platform in a bit. But so, till next time, my names are Priestess Isedehi Iragbonse Igodaro, the spiritual code breaker, the storytelling priestess, the one blessed with clear cognizance, the one chosen to come and break patterns and make changes. Cheers.